everyone. Today we'll discuss about another important topic in STLD subject, that is demultiplexer. Demultiplexer. In the last class we completed multiplexer and implementation of Boolean functions using multiplexer. It may be any type of multiplexer, that is over. Then go for the demultiplexer. If you know multiplexer, demultiplexer is easy. They exactly opposite to the multiplexer. Multiplexer is having many inputs and one output, but here in this topic demultiplexer is having one input, many outputs. One input, many outputs. That is nothing but one to many, one to many, one to many. Okay, that is demultiplexer. One to many is nothing but demultiplexer. Many to one is nothing but multiplexer. See here, I am using input, one input, that is a data input, and it has a number of outputs. Those are nothing but 2 power n outputs, y0, y1 and so on, yn, nothing but 2 power n outputs, and s0, s1, s2 and so on, sn are selection lines. Finally, demultiplexer is a combinational logic circuit. It has one input, 2 power n outputs and n selection lines. N selection lines. Don't confuse. One input, 2 power n outputs and n selection lines. Then I want to implement one demultiplexer, that is a 1/4 demultiplexer. 1/4 demultiplexer. It may be 1/2, 1/8, 1/16 and so on. I am taking one example as 1/4 demultiplexer. Nothing but 1 into 2 power 2. 1 into 2 power 2. We know that 1 into 2 power 2. Structure is 1 into 2 power 2. Here n is equal to what? N is equal to power 2. This is n is equal to 2. Nothing but selection lines are 2. What are the selection lines? S0, S1. S0, S1 are the selection lines, and one input, data input I am taking, and if you want you can take enable as the another input. Okay, if enable is 1, then only it will check the corresponding input and give the output. So okay, for 1/4 demultiplexer we have one input and 2 selection lines, 4 outputs. 4 outputs. 1/4 demultiplexer, 4 outputs, y0 to y3, one input, data input, and selection lines are 2, s0, s1. Okay, this is the block diagram. Then go for the truth table. For the truth table I am taking enable as input, s0, s1 are the selection lines, those are also acting as inputs, and din also input. Up to din all are inputs. Up to din these are all inputs, and these are outputs. y0 to y3 are outputs. Enable s0, s1 and din. Enable s1, s0, din are inputs, and outputs are y0 to y3. Then observe this truth table. If enable is 0, already we know that if enable is 0, there is no output for any combination of inputs. For 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Here S0 and S1 are the selection lines. 2 selection lines. Combinations are 4 only. Those are 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. For all combinations, whatever it may be the data input, there is no output. That is y0 to y3 all are 0. If enable is 0. If enable is 0, whatever it may be the input combinations and the input, output is 0. Then come to enable is 1. If enable 1 and selection lines I am taking as 0, 0, 0, 0, I am taking 0, 0. Then my data is 1. Let us take din is 1. Let us take din is 1. Then y0 is equal to 1, remaining all are zeros. Y0 is 1 and remaining all are zeros. For 0, 0 combination, if data input is 1, then y0 only we are getting as the output, remaining all are 0. In the same manner, all enables are high here, and next case 0, 1. For 0, 1 and the data is 1, and I will get y1 as the output, remaining all are zeros. And come to 1, 0 case. In 1, 0 case, again data is 1, I will get y2 as the output, remaining all 3 are zeros. And 1, 1 case and data is 1, then you will get y3 as output, remaining all are 0. For example, if S0, S1 are 0, 0 and the data is 0, data is 0, then again output is 0, all outputs are 0. That's why I am writing here another condition. If selection lines combinations 0 0, S0 is 0, S1 is 0, for example data is 0, output is 0, there is no output. Why? Because if data is 1 only, we will get the corresponding output. If data is 0, there is no output. Remember that point. For the remembrance purpose, I give this last state. Okay, enable is 1 and data is 0. Don't care is nothing but it may be 0 0, there is no output. It may be 0 1, there is no output. It may be 1 0, there is no output. 1 1, there is no output. Okay, when data is 1 for 0 0, y0 is 1. When data is 1 for 0 1, y1 is 1. For data is 1 for 1 0 case, y2 is 1. And for data is 1 for 1 1 case, output is y3. This is the truth table. Then from this truth table, go for the logic diagram. So without writing the Boolean expressions, directly you may write the logic diagram. So what are the inputs? S1, S0. Here we have any S1 bar and S0 bar. Yeah, here we have some other combinations of S0 bar and S1 bar also. That's why. So let us take Y0 for example. Y0 is equal to what? Y0 is equal to, here we are getting only one case. In one combination only we are getting Y0 high. This is 1 here. What is the combination? 0 0 0 0, nothing but S1 bar, S0 bar. And what is the input? D in and enable. If you want, you may write enable, otherwise no need. Enable is connecting for all. In the same manner, Y1. What is Y1? Y1 is 1 here. Only one case it is high, here only. What is the corresponding inputs? Data is 1, 0 1. 0 1 is nothing but S1 bar, S0, D in. That is Y1. Then go for Y2. Similarly, Y2 is high here only. In this case only Y2 high. Corresponding inputs 1 0. 1 is nothing but S1 is 1, S0 is S0 bar, and data is high, that is D in. Then go for Y3, last case, both are high, Y3. So here we are getting high. Corresponding inputs are 1 1. S1 is 1, S0 is 1, and data in. These are Boolean expressions. Without writing these Boolean expressions also, you may draw the logic diagram. Okay, so if you observe these Boolean expressions, here we have S0 bar, S1 bar also. That's why I am taking S as the input, S1 bar also input. That's why I am using NOT gate. Again S0 as input, S0 bar also, S0 bar here. This is, and this is S1 bar. Okay, and D in and enable are the inputs. Okay, so from these expressions you may write the logic diagram. S1 bar, S0 bar, D in. S0 bar, S1 bar, D in and enable. One AND gate, Y0. Similarly, S1 bar, S0, D in. S1 bar, S0, enable and D in. By default we are connecting D in and enable. Okay, this is Y1. And go for Y2. Y2 is also same. Y2 is S1, S0 bar, D in and enable. And Y3 is all are high. S1 is connected, S0 is connected, D in and enable, Y3. This is the logic diagram. Okay, here this is 1/4 demultiplexer. Same as 1/8, 1/16 also you can implement, very easy. One important point here is when only data is high, at that condition it will check the corresponding input, give the output. Okay, and another note here I want to tell, demultiplexer is just like decoder. Demultiplexer is similar to the decoder. Okay, here these selection lines are acting as inputs. For decoder. For example, 2 to 4 decoder you can take 2 inputs and 4 outputs, and 1 to 4 demultiplexer you can take. See here, these selection lines are acting as inputs, these outputs are acting as outputs as usual, and enable is input is acting as D in, acting as enable. Okay, that is the only difference. So now we can implement some Boolean functions using demultiplexer. Okay, this is the important one. So by knowing the concept is not essential, but also we'll discuss about implementation of Boolean functions. He is asking one question like this: implement the following functions using demultiplexer. He is not mentioned which type of demultiplexer also. Okay, that's why f1 of ABC is equal to sigma m of 037 and f2 of ABC is equal to sigma m of 125. Implement using demux. He has given like this. Implement using demux. So we don't know which demultiplexer is asking. That's why we have to find the which demultiplexer we need. So observe all the minterms 0, 3, 7 and 1, 2, 5. Observe all the minterms from the all functions f1, f2. Okay, here we has given two functions. In those two functions, observe all the minterms. The maximum minterm is 7. I already told you in the decoder implementation of Boolean functions using decoder. The same concept, exactly same as a decoder. Here also demultiplexer. Here in those minterms, maximum minterm is 7. 7 in binary is 111. 111. 7 in binary is 111. Okay, what are the number of bits? 1, 2, 3. 3 bits. So that's why we are using 128 demultiplexer. So these 3 inputs are nothing but 3 selection lines. 3 selection lines. Okay, 3 selection lines is for 1 by 8 demultiplexer. Okay, maximum number we have to take that can be converted into binary, and number of digits or number of bits. Number of bits are 3. That's why 3 selection lines we have. 3 selection lines we have. For which demultiplexer we have 3 selection lines? 1 by 8 demultiplexer. That's why I am taking 1 by 8 demultiplexer and 1 input, data input. 3 selection lines I am taking S0, S1, S2, S. Here you write in any manner. This may be S0, S1, S2. Any manner you may take. ABC. Okay, these are selection lines. Why? Because he has given ABC. If he may mention as XYZ, here you may write XYZ. Okay, don't write ABC always. Whatever he gave in the Boolean functions, those only we have to write. Okay, then for the first function 037. So for this 1 by 8 demultiplexer, one input, Y0 to Y7 are the outputs and ABC selection lines. Then 037, 0 and 3 and 7 are connecting to OR gate, that is F1. Okay, 037. And next function is 1 to 5. 1 red color line, 1 and 2 and 5. These 3 are connecting to the OR gate, then the output is F2. Like this we are going to implement F1 and F2 by using demultiplexer. Okay, exactly same as a decoder. But the only difference between the demultiplexer and decoder is the selection lines are acting as inputs for decoder. Okay, and DIN acting as enable. This is the most important problem. This is the end of demultiplexer implementation. If you have any doubts, ask me in the comment box and take this screenshot. Thank you.